get it done.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. A lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. When that happens, you can get blasted.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant. A one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trend center? Only time will tell.
Free throw drop for Jokic. Dark last All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Pass to Bryant. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Here's none. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better. And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Now Bryant. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Athens with it. The drive by Grant. Inside. Ball stolen. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Bryant on the take. Good D by Nunn. Pass to Grant. From the arc. Osman with the bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Bryant. Takes it inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Going inside. Yes, it's good. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. They throw good. Bryant. And so it's Athens with it. They trail by 1. Here's Nunn. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Athens needs to get off a shot. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And here's Bryant. Give him 8. Pass to Modley. Bryant, right side. It's hauled in by Athens. On the wing, Grant. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Osman on the wing. And here's Nunn. Some nice ball movement by Athens. Knocks down the long J.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Bryant outside. Pass to Oturu. Here's Modley. Here's Micic. He's covered by Grant. Pulls up at the elbow. Back to Bryant. Here's Micic. No made baskets yet. And stolen by Nunn. In transition, here they come. He's off on the layup. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And there's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Nunn's got 7 points in the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Bryant outside. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Grant.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Osman. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
Carter passing the rock. It's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
A 7-point spread. Here's Micic. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Fires for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Pass to Oturu. And they're running. Ooh, it's stolen away. To the inside. Motley. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Shot clock at 2. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Holmes. Picked by Holmes. Over to the wing. Off with the layup. 1:15 left in the opening quarter. To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. To the paint. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. .41 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Jones. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Micic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Fareed. And so it's Athens earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Athens.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all. Nice rebound, trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
From downtown, sinks the tray. And Athens leads by 15. Here's Blakeney. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And he lays it up and in.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Picked by Holmes. Releases from 15. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Just 5 on the clock. With the floater. Puts it up from 15. No good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
There's the triple. Offensive board. And that one is hammered home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Blakeney. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jones from outside. And he buries his first look.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's the pick. Lets it go. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Wainwright. There's the steal. Here's the break. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Bryant. Down low. Motley. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
4-3. Oturu with the rebound. They could get back within single digits of the lead. Outside Jones. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And he drives in. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Athens shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. That one misses.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Bryant outside. Here's Motley. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Bryant. Here's Oturu. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Oturu has gotten 4 this quarter.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Crafty move. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Drops in the 3. Hernan Gomez has got his first 3 points of the game.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Bryant, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Micic after the basket by Athens. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
The kick out to Nunn. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And Athens leads by 14.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Inside. Here's Oturu. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Nunn. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
The offensive rebound.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Now here's Nunn. He's got 9. Pass to Graham. Puts the move on. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Outside Nunn. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now here's Bryant. Give him 8. Another shot. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Here's Osman. And again, it's Athens converting.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Modley. Snatched away. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Athens with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be back in a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Athens leading by 16. To the paint. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Bryant. From deep. That shot is off.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
sinks it from distance.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Launches a three. It's hauled in by Athens.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor. And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Into the lane. Second chance effort. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Athens shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes a first. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he gets them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Bryant. Here's Motley. They swipe it. Clock at 6. Launches it from deep. And Motley pulls it down. Out to the right wing. And here's Bryant outside. It's not going to go for him.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
The three. And he can't get that one.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contribution.
To the right side. They still need this. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Athens leading by 22. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Brian, back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Pass to Micic. Back to Bryant. Here's Micic. Elbow shot on the way. Bryant in the high post. To the middle. With the clock winding down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Athens leading by 22. This one for 3. And Motley pulls it down.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Out to the wing. Here's Micic. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's DJ. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. To the left side wing. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Micic. With the drive. Pass to Jones. Oh, swiped away. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Athens.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Here's Osman. He has 7. 5 to shoot. Back to Grant. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Grant's got 8 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Osman. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. The layup off target. Here's Micic. Pass to Modley. Here's Micic. Nunn defends. And Holmes with the block. And they're able to recover. Out of bounds. It'll be Athens ball.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The home team calls timeout. Here's Blakeney. No points so far. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Pass to Holmes. Rebounded by Blakeney.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Athens. A huge 24-point lead for them. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Blakeney can't hit.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Wainwright. Here's Blakeney. There's the three. Fareed grabs the board. From outside the arc. The three is up. That one is off. Here's Blakeney. Off target from outside. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Here's DJ. 6 on the shot clock. Corner shot. That one a little long. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Wainwright. From outside, off the mark. Lets the three fly. And another miss by Athens. To end the drought. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Here's DJ. Pass to Fareed. The three ball. Jones grabs the board. Now here's Bryant. Jones in the post. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
And Micic gets it to go.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Jacks up a three. And Motley pulls it down.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Pass to Oturu. Stolen by Holmes. Here's DJ. And stolen by Jones. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Holmes. Picked by Holmes. To end the cold spell. And it's in there. And Athens leads by 21.
Well, after that tough first half, you hoped he'd find his way to bounce back and get things going here in the second.
Cash from downtown.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Shot clock at 6. From about 16. Oh, it misses.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Active on the glass there. Second chance points.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Shoots a 3. Goes back up. No good.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
It's intercepted. A minute 39 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Athens leading by 16. Picked by Holmes. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Here's Ennis. It's stolen away. Here's DJ. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Oh, it misses. Drop pass, and he dunks it down. And he drops it first. And he makes both free throws. Bryant with it. Here's Motley. On the wing, Bryant. From inside. Oh, no good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Tries from 19. And the basket is good. And so it's Athens winning this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.